Welcome to today's English listening practice story. This is a Level 3 English story called The Empty Chair. Vocabulary Preview. Before we begin today's story, here are a few words you will hear. Empty, not filled, having nothing inside. Silence, the absence of sound, quiet. Lonely, feeling sad because you are alone. Tears, drops of liquid from the eyes when sad or emotional. Memories, things you remember from the past. Now that you know the key words, let's begin our story. My name is Sarah Johnson. I am 28 years old. I live in the city now. I work long hours. I move fast, but today I came home. It is Christmas season. The streets were full of lights. Bright lights, warm lights, red, green, and gold. Christmas songs played softly from shops. Snowflakes had just started to fall. The air was cold, but it smelled like cinnamon and pine. I traveled for hours. Bus, road, silence. My suitcase rattled with every bump. My thoughts rattled too. I came home to be with my family, to celebrate, to laugh, to feel the warmth of home again. When I opened the front door, the smell hit me. Roasted chicken, warm bread, cookies with frosting. The house smelled like childhood. My mother hugged me tightly. Her sweater smelled like pine. My brother smiled and held the door open. My sister waved from the kitchen. Everything seemed normal. Almost. The table was set perfectly. Plates arranged neatly, cups aligned, napkins folded, candles flickering softly, and one chair empty. No one mentioned it. No one said his name. The chair was near the window. Christmas lights blinked softly beside it. It was my father's chair. Every Christmas he had sat there. He told stories. He sang songs. He laughed louder than anyone. He made everyone feel safe. And this year he wasn't there. We sat down to eat. The house was warm. Voices filled the room, but the empty chair was louder than their words. We talked about small things, traffic, work, weather, nothing about him. I watched everyone chew, swallow, smile politely. My chest felt tight. My stomach churned. I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream. I wanted to shout his name. I miss Dad. But I didn't. I thought silence would be easier. I thought pretending would protect everyone. I was wrong. After dinner, people moved away from the table. Plates were cleared. The room felt colder. I stayed seated. I looked at the empty chair. It was lonely. It felt heavy. I walked toward it slowly. My legs felt weak. I reached out. I touched the chair. It felt real. Too real. I sat down. The lights blinked beside me. The soft glow of Christmas lights reflected in the window. Outside, snow fell silently. The world felt quiet. I closed my eyes. Tears streamed down my cheeks. I whispered softly, "I miss you, Dad." The room stopped. My mother turned toward me. Tears filled her eyes. She had been holding back for years. My brother froze mid-step. My sister covered her mouth. No one spoke, but we all understood. We had all been missing him. We were just too afraid to say it. We thought silence would make it easier. but silence had only made the pain grow. That night we talked about Christmas mornings, about his jokes, about his smile, about the times he had been silly, the times he had made us laugh until our sides hurt, the times he had held us close when we were scared. We cried. We laughed. We remembered. The empty chair remained. It did not disappear, but the silence lifted. I learned something that night. Grief does not vanish when ignored. Pretending to be okay does not bring peace. Love does not leave when someone is gone. It stays. It waits. It lives in the stories we tell, in the memories we keep. Remembering is not weakness. Speaking their name is not pain. It is healing. Some chairs stay empty forever, but love always fills the space, even if it is quiet, even if it is hard. That Christmas, I understood that, and I felt closer to him than I had in years, even though the chair was empty, even though he was gone. I carried him in my heart, and that was enough. Thank you for listening to this story. If you liked it, please like the video, share it, and subscribe to Story Reading in English channel. Your support helps more stories reach people like you. With every story, our English gets better and our hearts get stronger.